Hey, what's up guys? Skills WG here and welcome back to another Brawlhalla video. Today we are gonna go over how to practice like a diamond. So this is gonna be a practice focused based video where I teach you guys what I do to practice to get better and what I do before I get ready to play some ranked games. Now I don't do this every time, but this is what what you should do and what has gone to help me out to get better in general, starting from like the lower tier things to the higher tier things. So first of all, the best thing to do for training is obviously go to offline and go to training. Pick the legend that you are so familiar with. Let's just stick with Shinshikai Koji for now. And let's go and pick a stage. Now I like to pick, there's two type of stages you could pick here to practice with. There is the flat stage, Shipwreck Falls, or Small Brawlhalla. Those are the main ones you want to use for like just regular flat training. Then you can pick other stages, maybe like Small Enigma or Mammoth Fortress. What's the other good one here? I think that's all of them. Maybe Miami Dome for those soft platforms. Even Crystal Temple is actually pretty good soft platform one. But they also kind of get involved in different things. So we're gonna start off with the standard Shipwreck Falls. This is a very standard practice map for everybody. It's got long edges, so there's a lot of stuff you could do in here, and there's nothing in the way for like the platforms to get in out of your way. So when I'm getting ready to do a video and stuff, I jump into training mode, and I there's two different things I start off doing. One is just moving around, doing my light attacks, trying to get a feel for when I can attack, dodge, things like that. There's two different things in this game, right? There's the lag after you miss an attack, and then there's the like, I guess it's called end frames after you miss an attack, and then end frames after you hit an attack. When you miss an attack, you have more frames to get bopped on, right? So what I like to do is I like to not attack the guy, see what I can do, how quick I can move around, and stuff like that. So when I'm doing this, there's a couple things to look for. One is like my attack after attack. So if I attack after this attack, how long does it take till I can move? Can I respond quickly enough? Do I feel comfortable moving? Because sometimes I feel like I attack too fast and then the moves don't come out. And sometimes I feel like I attack way too slow and I'm moving too slow. And then if that's the case, that's why you do this, to try to get to that feeling where you're feeling comfortable with the movement. All right, after that, then I work on, there's another thing to work on, which is your jumping and your aerial move speed. So like fast falling after every jump. So like if you don't fast fall, this is how it looks, right? Pretty slow, in my opinion. This is not how I do it. I work on fast falling, jumping like this. Doing double jumps, fast falling down, jumping again, doing a little dashing here and there, trying to focus on like if this is my actual opponent, trying to jump at them and go around, dodge around them, trying to get ideas of what I could do instead. Just trying to get that movement where I feel comfortable with moving. Everything that I'm inputting is actually happening. Like if I fast fall, like right there, I tried to fast fall too early. So just keep working on it for a little bit, not too long, but to where it feels comfortable most of the time. Like right now I'm feeling pretty good. A lot of the fast falls are happening. A lot of the light attacks are coming out pretty good. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, the thing to do is just keep working on it. One thing to do, like if you're trying to work on fast falls, just jump and go down. Try to find that movement, because you can do it like really early. Like that's probably the close to the quickest you could do for just regular fast falls, like that probably, but it takes a while. Wait till you get do something like that, work on fast falls, then do a double jump, something like that. Work on double jumps, work on triple jumps, work on just doing randoms, then move around, because once you start moving around it's harder. Work on dash jumps. There's a lot to work on, right? But you could just work on these just by practicing them in these training mode. It's hard to get into the game a little bit, but when you're learning on how to do them early on, but you can still practice on them. All right, so you got like your movement feeling good, your your attacks not hitting your opponent's feeling good. Now, the next step is to take your bot, go over to the bot settings over here, go down to damage reset off and position reset off, or on, sorry, and put it to 0. And then you're gonna work on doing your combos. So like down light, neutral light is true combo. Oh, one more thing, you gotta hit the stun on. Down light, neutral light, true combo. Down light, side air, true combo. Down light, jump nair, true combo. Stuff like that, I'm gonna just do over and over again until I can hit it every time. Right? I'm hitting it every time, no problem. Good. If I'm messing up, if I'm doing it too slow or something like that every time, it means I really got to work on it. And I'm going to sit here and try to do it over and over again. One of the things doing combos and tricks, even like the simple stuff, can be kind of time wrenched, just doing it over and over again. But even with the harder combos later on in the game, like the old Russian Mafia for hammer, just doing it over and over again really gets you used to it. So then I do like another neutral light and nair. See, I messed up there. So I'm gonna do it again. Get the timing, work on the timing. Just like that, no problem. If you guys don't know all the combos you have for your weapons, at least the beginner, let's just say the beginner, because most beginners don't know all the true combos for your weapon. I do have a video of all beginner true combos for every weapon. Now, it's not every combo for every weapon, but it's all the beginner combos. So the ones that you should be able to hit every single time, just like I'm doing here. You see that person turns blue every time? And there's no, watch, there's no dodge frame, there's a dodge window that shows up. There should never be a dodge window per hit, is what I'm saying, as a true combo. All right, so now you're starting to feel pretty comfortable. You did all your combos like this. You worked on the true combos. Next thing I like to do is I just like to work on all my attacks like this, and just work on hitting my opponent or this little bot. Working on just random, not strings, nothing like that. Just work on hitting the guy. Working on making sure my timing is okay. I'm feeling comfortable with my movement. And once again, same thing like before when I was doing it without hitting the bot. You know, you're moving, you're working on it, and then you start working on hitting the guy. Just like that. Just you're not working this. This isn't gonna work in game at all. This is not. It's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to do this to your opponent because they can be able to dodge out of it. You see all these dodge windows and stuff. I'm just trying to feel comfortable for doing. You see the gravity cancels. Doing gravity cancels. Doing fast falls with my weapon. Doing chase dodges, right? Like that. Just doing everything you can what you would perform in a game. Now, chase dodges and all that stuff is usually for the higher level people. You see that chase dodge there, like that. I missed, so don't worry about missing in this part. It's just to try to feel good. You know, it's just trying to get your body to get used to the movement of your character and attacking and stuff like that. All right, so now that you're finally starting to feel good with your movement, you're just kind of going around, you're feeling like you're hitting the guy pretty good, you're kind of following the bot around wherever you're hitting them. Stuff like that, you're starting to feel good. The next step is to work on dodging. Now this is more of like hard read dodges. So let's go over here. There's different ways to start with this. I made a video on how to dodge read, right? Let's just say you've learned dodges. This is like more intense stuff. You've learned dodges. Let's start off with a simple dodge. This guy's gonna dodge a neutral dodge. So I'm gonna work on this dodge. Work on the follow-ups that you would perform after they did that dodge. So he does the spot dodge, and I'm gonna decide to do this next. There, something like that. That's kind of like a follow-up. Something like just a little variety of movement there. Now the problem with this, right, is that you have there's a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is you know the bot's gonna do it, so you're gonna be placing for it. But this is doing it this way helps players who need to learn dodge reads how to do it and what to follow up with, okay? So try to figure out what you would do if your opponent was doing a lot of spot dodging. So that is probably something that I would do. I would do this follow-up. Just like that. No, nothing more, because then they can dodge after that. That would be my follow-up. So I'm gonna plan for that if they do a spot dodge. Now if they do, let's change up. Let's do a bunch of different dodges. Let's dodge away. I would dash towards. There you go. Something simple. Or I could downlight. Downlight's a good one. So if I work on sidelight, they dodge away a lot. Just something like that. So simple dodge read that works good. Let's work on dodging up. Now these are more of the simple ones. So boom. I do this a lot to people who dodge up. You'll see this a lot in my bow videos. Just like that. I do that follow up all the time. So I know this because I've done ton of training on dodges. I think this is I've worked on, if my person does this for dodge reads, I do this, right? Mostly with like the simple attacks. So if downlight, can't really get that one. That one's with the dislike attack. Boop. Just like that. I've worked on this in the training mode so much. And here's the theory. Here's the thing. What are you gonna hit them with most of the time, right? So if I hit this guy with a down air, I can work on what are they gonna do after? But that's not exactly a setup kind of move. It kind of is for low health, but almost every move is low health. But what is my setup move? Sidelight and downlight. Downlight has a true combo off everything. So you're just gonna do something like that. But if you follow up with that, good. But sidelight's the biggest. Like, what am I gonna do after this move? It always hits you really close, even at high percentage. What am I gonna do? He's gonna dodge. Okay, hit him up. Follow up like that. Same with other weapons. So let's give a different example. So, sword, sidelight always hits in this area. You're always, no matter what damage they're gonna be close to you. So what is he gonna do? Jump. So jump in the air. Let's do a dodge down. We haven't done a dodge down yet. Follow up. Oops, like hold on, let's do that again. Okay, we can't do that. See, that's the thing. That's learning. Learning, good. Boom. Let's, oh no, not working. Down, dodge. Perfect. Now you know. This is part of the training. What works, what doesn't. It dodges down. There, no problem. See, you just got to figure out what's going to work for you and practice a lot of it. Now this is like super hard training. I don't do this before every match. This isn't like training before a match. This is like just practicing to get better part here. Because this is what you're going to do to, see, look at that. Dodge down, you figure out what he's going to do. Gone. This is just training to get better in general. And you got to work on these dodges a lot. And you got to learn when to do it, how to do it. This is where it gets really difficult. These are just the dodge. These are the hard dodge reads, right? Well, after I've done like a lot of dodge reads, I've worked on what of my opponent, if my opponent does this, what do I do? Just the simple ones. Then I am going to head into an experimental match. So we're going to do experimental real quick. Experimental is not that off from the regular ranked, just a little bit. But we do unranked and work on the things. Try not to worry about winning too much if you're practicing on new attacks. Try to get set up and see what they're doing. Depends on what you're focusing on. There's a couple things you can be focusing on. Early on, you can be focusing on trying to hit all your downlight side airs with a sword. Or, working on your combos, your true combos for your weapon. If you're working on that, work on that only and not worry about winning. So one of the things I'm working on is trying to read my opponent's movement. So I see he's jumping a lot. I expected to jump there, but it didn't. He might jump in. No. There we go. I'm hitting a lot of nairs because he's going to jump in the air a lot. He jumped after his attack. So this is just me, right? This is just me and what I'm working on. You want to win, but remember, it's experimental. This is supposed to be like your practice mode. He threw his weapon immediately after he attacked there, so we got to work on that. There is bombs in this mode, which is kind of troll, but unless you can have them on. He missed, he jumps. He misses my attack, he jumps. He misses his attack, he jumps. He attacks right when... No! Okay. He jumps? No, he did not jump. Ah, no. So close. Trying to look on how he moves, right? Okay, I lost. I lost the stock, no problem. If you see me when I hit my attacks, I usually always hit my downlight on bow. Almost always, because I've had a lot of practice with that. This guy's really good with his freaking guitars. Look at that. Always hit that true combo. I've practiced a lot downlight cider. I've practiced a lot with that. The simple combos. I got it working. Dodges in. See, what do I do when a guy dodges in? That's what I do exactly there. Ooh. Dodges in. Yep. What do I do after a guy dodges in? I do that. Dodges in? No, he doesn't dodge in. He's gonna, oh. Get out of here. So, the guy dodged in twice, so thing with learning in this game is that someone does something twice and they're getting bopped for it, they try not to do it again. But, a lot of, what is it called? Muscle movement? Not muscle movement. Uh-oh. Muscle reaction happens a lot. He's gonna do it again. No, he didn't. See, he's learned to backdash. I bet she's gonna do it again. Learning when you get later in the games, people learn a lot faster. Oh geez, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Haha. Are you gonna dodge it? But you have to learn different weapons. See, I haven't done a lot of practice with sword in the perfect dodging, but sword is kind of like an all-around weapon for me. I bet you if I do a side light again, he's gonna dodge away. Ah, he dodged up. That's different. And he's dead. Now, I felt really comfortable about that. I could go into a ranked game right now. I feel comfortable about the way I was playing. Of course, the problem with this game, experimental, is I could be paired, like I'm a diamond, I could be paired up against plats and just bop them, you know? But it doesn't matter, it's what you're working on. What you're working on is trying to read their movement. I felt like I could read the movement a little better than I did before, and things like that. So, just an idea, that's how I get prepared to play ranked and or practice to get better at this game. If there's any questions in the comments below, please hit me up. I will try to answer when I can. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button down below. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.